Hey, good morning. Welcome in. So I am just putting together a poll, guys. Would love to get your feedback um, on what the best part of celebration was, whether it be the new tools, videos, penny, um, etc., or was it the new branding, the new imagery and imagery. And then lastly, was it the whole blend? All right, so that poll is now up. I'd love for you guys to engage, act in that. Yeah, anyways, I don't know how that works, but hopefully you guys are able to see that. Anyways, so how are you guys doing today? Hope all is well. Hope all is going great. And I guess oh, there we go. Published. Now it's published. Show results in video, reopen poll. Okay, so that's good. Would love for you guys to, I guess the breakouts wasn't part of it, but I would just love to focus on those three things. So if you could focus on that, we'll get to the breakouts. We'll have you guys share what was your favorite breakouts, what did you learn from breakouts, so forth and so on. So thank you guys. Good morning, Alexis, Debbie, Kimberly. Good morning. One of our most recent new executives. Congratulations. But guys, it's a new day. And I saw this happen on Friday. And I kind of got excited because one of the new videos, the whole blend, that's kind of a I don't want to say a cartoon, but it's a a graphical depiction of what whole blend is about. It got released. It got pulled off of an ISA product website and then shared. And this is what I saw. It went, people loved it and people wanted to share it all over the place. And it was one of the exciting things to start the day with, celebration. It was excited to, get started. And I think personally that was one of the greatest things about celebration was the new tools, the new videos, the new all that stuff. The fact that now the Penny app, which is even more robust than it was last week, in that you can go to content, and when you go to content, all of the videos are there, and there's so many tools that make it super, super, super easy to share with people. Did I say again how super easy it is to share to anyone and everyone anything that's in Penny? And let me just go show you guys how easy it is. If you don't even know, I just shared a video while doing this. I just shared the Penny app video in this group. Talk about unbelievable. And here's one of the barriers that I've seen in the past. We've tried to have Smug Mug, we've tried to have this, we tried to have that. If you guys haven't been around, we've tried to do a whole lot of things with tools and isogenics, and the Penny app is unbelievable. So special surprise, if you guys haven't noticed it, look at the flyer. I'll make sure to comment again this afternoon, 5 p.m. Pacific. That is 2 Hawaiian. That is 8 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Atlantic. We will have the co-founder CEO, David Abbey, with us. He'll be with me. We're going to break down the Penny app. We're going to talk about some of these amazing features. We're going to talk about features to come. And yes, we are getting a training. So get on Zoom, 5 o'clock. David and I are going to be running through that. He's going to tell you guys everything. But here's the thing. Penny's so good that anything that you want to do, if you go to the Penny app, you click on articles and videos down at the bottom by your name, and there is a video on everything. Like there's a video on Quick Start, customer care, prospects, daily content, how to use the phone app, tells you to download Chrome, how to sync Facebook and Instagram. So my encouragement is, as you guys are getting set up with Penny, is go there and do that stuff. And, so that way when you're coming tonight and you're talking to David, you guys can ask experience questions. You can say, hey man, I tried to understand this, but I didn't quite. How can you help me? Or maybe you're like me. Yeah, I happen to be friends with David, got to know him over the last few months. He's a great guy. Like if he lived here in Spokane, we'd probably hang out. We'd probably, just super great guy. And I was having a problem. Now, I'll take you back and I'll share this tonight. When we got started with the Penny app, we had a little difficulty because our business had too many people. It's not too big, it just had too many people. And it doesn't mean we have a lot of people order, we just had too many people. And too many different line items for it to go through. And it kind of broke Penny, but it was great because they knew they had to figure it out in order to fix it. Well, over the weekend, I was trying to update my app and was having problems with the app. And so they were able to find a glitch. They're working on it. So if you have the problem where, this is what's happening to me, I'll just let you know. I log into the Penny app on my phone. It, says it has an account. I put in my email name, password. It goes to, loads the Penny app. I go away, I come back, and it just kind of, it makes this, it just cycles and cycles and cycles and never loads. If you have that problem, short fix, you can delete the app, reload the app, get started. But that is something they're working on. So if you hear of that, you know of anyone here about that. I know Sherry Davis had a problem with that. But that's, kind of what's going on. So if you have to, just delete the app, reload it. I know that's a pain, but they are actively working on it. As of on Saturday, when talking to the engineer, one of the other co-founders, Chris, he was in the midst of making a fix, submitting it to Apple, so that way Apple could update that. So you could, whenever you got the update, kind of like Emily Vavers, you got to upgrade your system. So if you're like me, I just have it set to auto update. Because why not? Auto update. I go to bed at night. It is, set to it is set to auto update. So Jessica, my question, I'm asking there, do you mean upgrading the app as meaning pay for the pro version? Absolutely, 100% pay for the pro version. The pro version is so worth it. If you used to use Isogenics Business, there's an Isogenics Pro version, and so it is totally worth it because you get all the extras. You get the ability to do a whole lot of extra things, and it's totally worth it. So absolutely do that, Sherry. Yes. I will let them know that, Sherry, you're also, I believe, on an Android, so maybe something going on there. But if you, say, for example, you're just getting into the app, play around with it. Here's my thing. All right, you ready for this? This is Tyler. I find, even though there's some great things about using the app on the phone, I actually find it better to use on a computer. Here's why. Okay, are you ready for this? Here's why. I haven't even got to the poll stuff. I don't even know the poll answers. I should look at the poll answers. Make sure you guys are voting on the poll. Right now we have 3 votes, 1 for each. Continue to vote there. Would love to know. But here's why I prefer to use it on a computer. One is because it keeps me from ending up in a scroll hole. Here's what happens when I'm on my phone. I'll get a text from someone. I'll get I'll go to send a message in Instagram, and then all of a sudden I'm, scrolling in Instagram, watching stories and getting distracted. I'll go to send a message to somebody in Facebook on my phone, and then all of a sudden the next thing you know, 20 minutes are by and I didn't get done what I needed to get done. That's what I found when I use the app on my phone. So what I have done is what I'll do is I'll go through it on my computer, do as much as I can do on my computer, and then I will go to use my app to finish up what I need to. If I'm trying to send a text message to someone, obviously not using my phone, my computer to do that. I don't have iMessages set up on my computer because I get all these notifications. It's a pain in the rear as I'm just trying to do stuff on my computer. So that's something that I've done, and that's something that I've found keeps me from getting distracted. Because like anything else, you can get distracted when a bunch of things are coming at you, all right? So I would love for you guys, whether it's in the chat, whether it's in the poll, would love for you guys to share what was the favorite part about Celebration. What was the thing that you loved? What was it that you were just like, oh my goodness. Now, I said this last week. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe there was a surprise or two. Maybe there was something that you saw that, I didn't necessarily tip my hat to. It wasn't about me spoiling it. It wasn't about me doing anything like that. It was just a matter of, hey, I give you guys real-time feedback. I believe that's important. I believe that's important for all of us to continue to move forward, to be best engaged. And so I hope, by my hope, because I didn't see anything that was surprising to me, coming out of Celebration. Though the videos were great. A little bit of tidbit surprise. I didn't realize that, David was going to have so much in Penny for all the tools. And so there wasn't a lot of like surprises for me. That's me. I did watch a couple of the breakouts, not a lot. I forget, forgive me, but I'm going to dig into more of those. Brad loved the panel. Did our Lindsay Hoffer absolutely kill it or what? Zach and Susan were good. And Kathy's always Kathy. But Lindsay Hoffer absolutely brought it. And man, she was so, just poised and gave such great information. And what's great for me is I know what she was sharing is the real. Because I get to, see Lindsay, admire Lindsay, see what she's doing. And she was absolutely on top of it and did phenomenal. Probably, I would say just one of the best parts of the general session that I saw. She did well. Laura Stevens, we had Whitney Beers, we had Natalia Mulieri as well, sharing in the breakouts. I know they did great. And Barbie, love the new branding. Awesome. Here's what I found. Here's just me. Okay. Here's what I think. Because I saw this with the video that I mentioned. I saw people wanting to share the, the video, the information that we have more than I've seen in years. Okay. People were willing to share. So here is a challenge for you guys. Here's a challenge for me. As we're getting started with, the Penny app today, I know Kelly had set aside her 11 o'clock power hour. I'm actually going to try to host that. I got a couple things to do, but I think I can be back by 11 o'clock in order to be on that. It'll be close, but I want you guys, we're going to do some real-time Penny app. Is that all right? Is that all right if I jump into Kelly's seat? Can I do that? Can I do that and not offend anyone? Because I want you guys, again, like I mentioned, get the Penny app downloaded, go through all this stuff, and, make sure that you can show up and be ready tonight. But one of the things that I'm going to be honest with you guys, the videos, I'm more excited to share all the videos now than I ever have been because they're fun, they're good. Number two, this is just reality, all right? Reality check. You guys know me. I'm going to tell you real. Last week was one of our slowest enrollment weeks in the last 12. We had less enrollments in an entire business, in our business, last week than we had all the way going back into like the beginning of March, end of February. We had the lowest number of new consultants in our business last week than we've had in as long as I've been tracking. Okay, that's me just being real. That's me just, sharing the reality. And here's the challenge that I want. I am going to share the video with 10 key follow-ups or prospects this week. I'm going to share a video. Now, I know you could share with 10 people today if you just spam people. Now, I'm talking about follow-up, connecting, having great conversations with people, building new conversations with people, and legitimately sharing that video with them. Because if we all commit to that, I know we can absolutely turn last week on its ear. Because we can't just expect, okay, this stuff is here, the new brand is here, it's going to take care of itself. It won't. We can't look around and say, oh, they're going to take care of it. I'm going to go to the lake. I'm going to go play. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do that. We all got things going on, but here's what last week showed me, is that when you take your foot off the pedal just a little bit, so does everyone else. Now, it doesn't mean that we, sit back and coast or whatever else. It means be more intentional. Be more intentional with your time. So I'm not chastising anyone. This is what I've learned here, and I read this last week from a guy. It was great. And he goes, he was talking about, he does a daily email. It's someone I subscribe to. If you watch my stories, you see it. His name is Brian Kite. And he said, usually when I write an email, it's the night before, maybe 2 nights before. And there, somebody in the questions asked, well, how do you get your topics? It's like, I'm writing an email to myself, what I need to tell myself. So I'm telling you guys, as much as I'm excited, these videos aren't going to share themselves. These conversations aren't going to be had themselves. We got to go do it. Now, here's what I'm excited and it's cool is actually kind of want to. Whereas before it was hard. Now, let me caution you. You can just share this stuff, but share it with people that are worth it. Okay, what does that mean? It means that people that you're having conversations and, people that, maybe have said, well, Whole Foods on my phone. Hey, let me show you about Whole Food. Look what Isagenix has done. It's taken that Whole Food conversation to a whole new level. I'd love to go toe-to-toe with somebody talking about Whole Food. It's like, okay, here you go. Guess what? That spinach that you're grabbing off the shelf, it's not special. It only has a small assortment of the vitamins. So you got to bring that whole, produce section into your pantry, or you can have one of our shakes. Now, maybe you love to grow vegetables, cook vegetables, do all that stuff. Good for you guys. But I'd much rather have a shake. I'm going to answer this question of Barbie's. Are there more videos coming? There's probably more videos coming. I know there's a whole stack of them, that we got that are uploaded. Again, you can go to the shareables.isagenixbusiness.com or simply click on content in your Penny app and boom, all of them, every single video, good, bad, and ugly of Isagenix are there. And I agree, Alex, absolutely. The videos are personal, they're fun, and they're well done. Here's the thing is they're fun. They're a little tongue-in-cheek. And that to me is when it's fun and exciting, people want to share it. So that's what I think is great about it. That's what I think makes people, hopefully you guys want to share it. I want to share it. But guess what? We got to share it. We got to do the work. And that means I'm picking 10 this week. 10 people that I've either already been in conversation with, gone over and over with, or that I build a connection with this week that are interested. So I'm not going to go, I could send out the video to 100 people right now, probably. Okay. But does that mean it got me anywhere? Probably not. I didn't connect with them. I didn't have a reason to understand which video to send them. I was trying to solve a problem where they didn't even know. So that's called, pitching, rather than asking questions and, the conversations I've had with people and knowing and kind of taking that conversation to the next level. That's where I share the video. So that's why it's 10, which is kind of a stretch. It's a little bit of a stretch to send 10 because that's 10, high level, in order that Okay. So, that's enough of a rant. Again, tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern or 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and is going to be David Abbey. I want to get back at you guys and, go through the Penny app some more, collectively watch each other do it. I would much rather just sit on Zoom and you guys watch me do it and you're doing it and kind of look over and you can see me fall on my face and fail as I'm going through it. Because I think that's more important than me just telling you go do it and then checking out and expecting you to do it. Because if I'm not doing it, well, are you doing it? Okay. So that's where I'm going to wrap up today. Again, guys, last week, I just want to be real with you. And I encourage you to look into your own business. Maybe you're an outlier. That's awesome. But last week was our slowest week from an enrollment and rank advancement point of view that we've had since before coronavirus. And I want to be real there because the only way that's going to change is if we all step up and say, okay, I got to do my part. Okay, I got to do my part. I'm not asking you to do more. I'm not asking you to, block off your entire day for this. That's right, Brad. If that's what you got set for the week, that's good. I'm asking you to just do your part. Whatever that may be, find your slot, do your part. Let's go. All right, guys. I will see you later today at some point. Have a great one. And thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And just real quick on the poll, I would love for you guys to share more results in the poll. Click on the poll. Which did you like? The new tools, new branding and imagery, or the whole blend? All right. Have a great day, guys. Catch you later.